Well, good afternoon, folks. Nice to be here again on this nice sunny 15 degrees day. Thought today we'd have a little bit of a look at corners and how we deal with them safely. Using the Roadcraft method, which is IPSGA: information, position, speed, gear, accelerate. We're certainly not going to look at everything today because we'll be out for about 4 hours doing all that. I thought we'd just go and have a look at some corners, some roundabouts, and see how we deal with them. If it's something that interests you, keep watching. Maybe you'll get a little bit of something out of it. Hope you do. If not, just enjoy the sunshine and enjoy the GS 1250. So let's have a look at this set of corners coming up. We've got a little bit of a bend to the left, we've got a sharper bend to the right. Now I'm going to position myself over to the left hand side, not too close to the curb, but close enough to give me as much information around that corner as I can get. It is a 40 road, I'm doing 40, it's a nice dry day, I've got good distance from the car in front. Still on the left we've got a junction coming up, so I am checking my mirrors. Once this car's passed, I'm going to adopt a position which I'll call number 3, which is just near the centre line. I'm doing this because the hazard is on the left, there's nothing on the right. Checking the mirrors back over to the left. And we've seen the distance where the cars are going round to the left hand side, got a 5-0 coming up. Checking the mirrors, make sure no one's overtaking, including the blind spot. We're good to go. We're going to get position 3. So I've got the best visibility possible around the corner. We've got a lorry coming, so checking the mirrors. I'm coming back over to position 2. Again, trying to keep away from the hazard. Over the brow of the hill, we don't know what's there, so we're going to check in the mirrors. I'm going to get position 1, so I'm well aware of anything that might be coming over there. Somebody might be overtaking somebody else, got brakes in front of us. So we're going to check in the mirrors. Once the lorry's gone, I'm going to recheck the mirrors and get centre. We've got a junction on the left and the right. Scanning both ways early, nothing there. Keeping a distance from the car in front. It's a straight road. We've got oncoming traffic. We've got a junction to the right where the prison is. Scanning early through the trees, there's nothing coming to the junction. But did you see I just faded over to what I'd call a position 1, in between 1 and 2, which is where I am now. Checking the mirrors, come back over to position 3 for the junction on the left. Car coming, so back over to position 2. It's really, in this situation, it's a case of thinking where the hazards are. I've got a mini to the right and a junction to the left, so I'm going to keep in the middle. Now if things got a bit tight, then I'd have to start slowing down, because it's all about getting an early position to give you the information, to see what you need to do, and to see if you can give information back regarding a signal or anything like that, brake lights. So again, we've got lots of signs on the left. One telling us there's a junction on the right hand side, the next one telling us there's a left bend with the junction on the bend on the right hand side. So I am rechecking the mirrors. Got one behind, distance away. We've got cars oncoming, so I can't really get position 3 because I'll be too close to them. Once they've gone, I can then ease over to position 3 to give me a better view around the corner. There's no one at the junction on the right, so I can maintain this position. If there was someone there, I'll be back over in position 2. With the red car coming, I'll get back to position 2. Now the car's gone, recheck the mirrors, back to position 3 for visibility. Oncoming traffic, check the mirrors, back to position 2. We've got no signs telling us anything, but we can see the bend goes around to the right. The tree line's telling us that, and the car in front, and now we can see the road is. So rechecking the mirrors. I'm going to get position 1, but I'm mindful of this junction on the left hand side. There's no one there, so I'm going to maintain it. If someone came, I'd be over to position 2 or position 3, depending on what was coming. So I've got a car on the right, oncoming, so I'm going to keep position 1, so I'm one out of the way of it. We've got an oncoming car coming with the bend slightly to the left. I don't need to do much, so I'm going to keep in position 2. Recheck the mirrors. The one behind is still the same distance away. It's a 50 road, it's still a dry day. I'm a good distance from the car in front. Got 2 oncoming. I'm going to keep this position 2. Got Bravo Hill coming. I'm going to check the mirrors. I'm going to get over to position 1. I'm not diving over to position 1, so I'm just fading over there. Still a 5-0, oncoming traffic. Again, Bravo Hill, let's see what's over the other side. We can see the road goes to the left. Checking the mirrors, and I'm easing over to position 3. Got a solid white line, so I'm not going to hang over it. Got a green car coming, so back into position 2. If I needed to, I'd slow down. Car's gone, so I'm going back to position 3 for visibility. Again, another Bravo Hill, so rechecking the mirrors, being aware of what's behind me, making sure no one's overtaken. No one coming out to any of the side roads. If you can, check early, looking through trees. Lots of brake lights in front of us. Again, I've still got a good distance, must be braking to slow. Got a lorry parked on the right with a 1 indicator on, checking behind it. And I'm just going to start slowing down just in case, because I'm getting close to this junction on the left and it was closed and I couldn't quite see anything. So it's definitely worth losing speed. So you can see there that the position was the best I could do, but not enough to carry on at that speed. So advanced riding is not always about going fast, but it's certainly not about going fast. It's about using all the information you can to have a smooth ride and being efficient, sympathetic with the bike. Got oncoming, checking mirrors once they've gone, over to position 3. Checking all the way around the corner, no one on the right lane. Van coming, so over to position 2. See the road goes round to the right. So I'm going to get position 1. So I've got as much visibility around that corner as I can. I'm looking at the road surface as well. If I've got, sometimes when you get into position 1, that's where you can get a lot of chewed up tarmac. So if that's the case, then you're not going to get in position 1, you're going to be keeping 2 and you might have to ease off slightly. So it's not always a case of getting into that position. Checking mirrors, Bravo Hill, go to what's there. Car's braking in front, so checking the mirrors and starting to ease off. Using the sat nav, I can see there's a roundabout coming up. I'm on position 1 again. Roundabout, one of the left first exit. Checking the mirrors. One behind, so I'm going to signal to let them know what I'm doing. Checking the white car that's coming. It's a long distance away. I'm in the right gear. Got a car parked on the left. Checking mirrors and getting position 2 because of the white Mini that's coming. And I kept my speed down. Back in position 1. Back up to speed. Pedestrians on the left close to the edge, so position 3, keep away from them. Roundabout, we're going to follow the road ahead. This particular roundabout, you need the right lane to follow the road ahead. We've got the lorry coming, he could be turning into this industrial estate. I'm going to get speeding gear ready. Nothing there, so I can go. Watching the lorry to the left, he's seen me. And indicate off to let everyone know what I'm doing. Roundabout, I'm going to turn right, following 857 and 1. A nice early observation. No one's coming. Got my signal on just to let anyone know coming from that direction. Checking mirrors and shoulder check, no one there. Roads merging. position 3, you can see the road goes around to the right. It's also telling me that the road's narrowing from the right on this junction on the right. So I am checking behind me in case anyone comes out. It's a big B&Q distribution centre, so I'm expecting some big lorries to come out of there. Checking to the right, nothing's coming out. I'm still going to keep to this position 1. I'm not right near the bank because I've got a white line. It's indicating the edge of the carriageway. This is where the road's merging. Checking the mirrors, there's no one coming down behind me. Back into 2-lane traffic. Road goes round to the left. I can see there's one oncoming, so checking the mirrors now, I'm going to go out to position 3. I can see there's an orange car coming now, so checking mirrors, back to position 2. Position 2 because the road's still bearing round to the left, so away from the danger of oncoming. But position 1 would completely block our visibility, so roundabout coming, we're going to follow the road ahead. Got slow vehicles in the left lane, so checking the mirrors, I'm going to adopt a right lane, see if we can make a bit of progress. So I've got the speeding gear ready, checking to the right for anyone coming all the way around. Blue's coming all the way around, so a bit more brake. Then back on the gas, just leading behind him. Checking mirrors and blind spot, keeping in the right lane. So in the right lanes, roads merging in from the left, so checking shoulder. Still in the 40 till we get to these nationals. Rechecking mirrors and shoulder check, make sure no one's overtaking. If appropriate, back up to speed. Road going round to the left, so back into position 1, giving me the best visibility around this corner so I can see what's happening. Let's decide what decision I want to make then, whether to change speed, change gear. I can also see that the road's going away from me. My furthest point is moving away. We can talk about that in another video. It's always important that you can stop within the distance you can see to be clear on your side of the road. Or should I say, it's important that you stop well within the distance that you can see to be clear on your side of the road. So you're always using your limit points, the furthest point you can see, and that does change on a left and a right hand bend, so if that's something people want to look at, we can have a look at that. We're going to follow the road. I'm expecting these lights to change, that's why I've adopted the right hand lane. If they don't, it's fine, I can use this lane and they have, so I'm in the right lane to make progress. Into neutral, clutch out. So I'm on my back brake. Try and anticipate the lights changing. Watching these coming round. I can't see their light from here the way they're angled. I'm expecting to see these slow down to a stop soon. I'm going to get myself ready. So I'm going to adopt that lane next to the red car. And hopefully the lights will just change in time for me to make progress around here. I'm going to keep this outside lane. Mirrors and shoulder check. Check mirrors. Get it up to 70. I'm going to keep in this lane. I am following the road ahead at the next roundabout. Van's coming over, now he's waiting. Thank him for waiting. So again, I'm looking early to that right hand side. I've got my speed, got my gear, I've made the decision. So I'm going to keep to this position too because of this lay-by. I thought I'd just seen something in front of that lorry. Yeah, I did. I saw a Wilco's motorbike rider. No matter how bright your jacket is, if you're stuck behind the lorry, no one can see you. So again, I'm going to follow the road, taking the second exit. 2 or 3 cars in the right lane, not much in the left lane. The mirrors and shoulder check. I'm going to get my speed down first while I'm looking. I'm going to pick the gear I need. Red car coming round. After the red car we're good. My yellow lorry, keeping an eye on him. Checking the BMW. So when we're in these multi-lanes, we're always going to try and keep in the middle of the lane. So when we talk about cornering on single lanes, we try and keep in the middle if we can, keeping an eye on other road users. So 40 zone, keeping the distance from the car in front, watching the car behind. It's a little bit close from my liking, so because of that I'm going to increase the distance from the car in front. Okay, so I've got roundabout coming up. I'm going to follow the road ahead, second exit, so I'm giving way to the right. So I'm looking as early as I can to that right hand side. No one coming from the right, but pedestrians on the left. I'm going to keep well away from them. And again, I'm going to follow the road ahead. Checking to the right hand side, no one's coming round. You're okay to straight line these roundabouts if there's no one on your right or left, and providing you have a good check over that left shoulder. You're going to leave the roundabout on the right hand side, make sure there's no one coming down your left hand side. Squeeze over this junction. So again, scanning nice and early. Checking the shoulder just for a turn. So I think we'll wrap it up there today. Shown a little bit about cornering. Hopefully it's helped. Give someone a bit of information, a bit more information. I know when I was doing my advanced riding I was searching YouTube for bits and bobs of info on things, so I'm hoping it's given a bit of information to somebody. If it has, give me a thumbs up, let me know what I'm doing is the right sort of thing. Comment below, and if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe, press the notification bell, so whenever I do a video and upload it, you'll get a notification to let you know there's a new video on. If there's a particular thing you're looking at in regards to advanced riding, let me know and I'll do one. We're all learning, no one's perfect, I still make mistakes. But hopefully the mistakes I make are quite minor and I can get away with them. But you know, there's no perfect rider out there, no perfect driver. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.